first ever silk press. Update in literally a year now, and so why not take this opportunity now that I'm about to get a silk press to go ahead and give y'all a hair update. But if you've never seen my face before, hi, my name is Janae. I make a lot of content centered around wellness, self-development, and becoming your best self, both internally and externally. So if that sounds like something you're into, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like this video, tells the algorithm that this is a helpful video, and comment down below, let me know, have you ever had a silk press done before? Like, what's the tea? In the last 4 years, I have lost my hair 3 times. That's a lot of times in 4 years that I have completely lost my hair. And so I have been on a growing my hair back journey, healthy, natural hair journey for the last 4 years. If you're new here and you didn't know this, I actually started my channel doing relaxed hair content back in 2020, and then I lost my hair immediately following that. As soon as I pretty much started my channel, I lost my hair due to postpartum hair shedding. My hair shedding was so bad that I ended up having to cut my hair off after my second child. So I did a big chop. I believe that was early 2021, and then by the end of 2021, I caught COVID, and a lot of people did not know that they were losing their hair due to COVID, me being one of them. And it was so bad that I did not big chop my hair because I just did that year, but it was pretty much a restart because my hair was falling out yet again. My hair was making yet another comeback, and then I decided to have weight loss surgery back in March of 2023. With my weight loss surgery process, I found out that a side effect is losing your hair due to the nutrients and the calories that you're not eating. And so I knew it's probably going to happen again. And sure enough, 2.5 months post gastric sleeve, I started losing my hair. And I did another big chop 5 months post-op. So that was July of 2023. My hair was still falling out up until 7 months post-op. And then I noticed the hair starting to grow back at 9 months post-op. I did a hair video back last year, but it has been a long time since I gave y'all a hair update. So why not do that now that I am on my way to the salon right now to get my first ever silk press. So I'm not new to silk presses per se. I grew up in the Bronx, New York. We know what a Dominican blowout is. We called it a wash and set growing up. But you know, the girlies are calling it silk presses, so that's what I'm going to get. I'm not sure what the difference is between a wash and set and a silk press, but I'm sure I will be able to figure that out after this appointment. I am now 21 months post gastric sleeve, so almost 2 years, and it has been a little bit over a year since my hair finally started to make a comeback, and I started realizing that it was growing at 9 months post-op. I was using and doing all of the tips and products that I did in that previous video. It's going to be linked in the cards up until now. And my hair has grown a lot in this past year. I'm actually quite surprised. Now, as far as weight loss surgery and hair loss, it is not a guarantee that you will actually lose your hair after weight loss surgery. With me going on this journey, sharing my journey on both TikTok and Instagram, and if you're not following me on TikTok and Instagram, go ahead and follow me. And watching other girls' journeys, a lot of women say that they did not actually lose their hair. And some actually don't lose their hair, but they experience breakage. And so I think it's important to know the difference between hair loss and hair breakage. And the simplest way that you can figure that out if you are going through it is look as you're combing out your hair, as you're doing your wash day, look at your hair strands. If there is a white bulb at the ends of your strands, that's not just dandruff and dirt and build up. Look at the hair strands. If you see that white bulb, it's a hair bulb, and that means it's coming out from the roots. That is hair shedding. Whereas if you're looking at your hair strands and you don't see a white bulb on either end, then that's actual breakage. So you want to determine what issue you're even dealing with after weight loss surgery, whether it's hair breakage versus hair shedding. Me specifically, I only dealt with hair shedding. And I specifically have very thin and fine hair. My hair is not dense at all. It's very thin. And as I get older and as I lost my hair more and more, my hair kept getting less dense and less dense and less dense. But my hair has always been a fine, thin texture. Though my hair has grown back after weight loss surgery, I just feel like the density of it, and again, I did not have super dense hair, but I feel like the density of it is not the same. I feel like my hair is like super thin now. And I mean, hopefully that will change. I focus on my nutrition and getting my vitamins in. But again, it's the name of the game for me. Now, like I mentioned, I believe I mentioned this in the previous video, and I talk about on my social media platforms that you may not experience hair loss. For me, I think I was bound to experience hair loss, but the severity of it was based off of my body. So I think hair loss is just my body's reaction to stress. So I did not lose my hair for my first child, but I did with my second child, and I was birthing her during COVID, working in healthcare. Of course I was stressed. I got COVID. Of course that was stressful when COVID was super high and stuff like that. Like, I think it's just my body's traumatic response to stress. And that just was the determining factor for me. So some tips that I have learned and figured out throughout this last year that has helped my hair grow back, and I did talk about this in that previous video, and it still remains true. Everything I said in that first video still is what got me here today, and that was leaving my hair alone. Like, leaving it alone, not putting it in super tight ponytails. First of all, it was so short it couldn't even get into ponytails anyway. But not putting it into super tight ponytails, not doing anything that would stress the hair roots, because that's where I was losing my hair at. So I didn't want to put any type of tension onto my scalp to where I would end up losing my hair. So no braids, no box braids, no cornrows, no twists, no nothing. Like, I would do super loose cornrows under my wigs as my hair was growing back and getting longer, and I couldn't just like slick it back. I would do super loose cornrows or just like a couple plaid braids, but that was it. Nothing too tight, nothing that would pull on my hair or anything like that. Making sure I stayed on top of my nutrition, specifically my protein and my micronutrients from fruits and vegetables and water. Now, people always ask me about vitamins, like, did I take a bunch of hair, skin, and nail vitamins? Did I take biotin? And no, like in the beginning, I was taking biotin specifically, but as I got later in my weight loss surgery journey, no, I do well with eating, and so I just figured I would get any nutrients I would need through, of course, my multivitamin and my calcium, which are the only two vitamins I take currently after weight loss surgery, and then anything else I would get through eating, through my actual nutrition. So I didn't take any other hair vitamins. Whether it would work or not, I really didn't care. And the last thing was sticking with a good hair regimen, and this I even struggle with to this day, which is something that now, going on this journey, I'm about to change, which I'll discuss in a little bit. But I was staying on track with my washes and all that stuff. But as my hair got longer, and me realizing that it was super thin, the density wasn't the same, I honestly started to suffer from some hair depression. Like, it was weighing heavy on me that my hair just was not the same. And so I kind of stopped caring about my hair. I would literally like leave it up under wigs and like would not wash my hair for like ever. Like, just leave it, which I guess was like a little bit of a blessing too, because I wasn't manipulating my hair too much. But I mean, you still need to be washing your hair, hydrating your hair, moisturizing your hair, like doing all the things. And so, you know, we'll see what my hairstylist says once I get in her chair on how my hair is. We'll see, and I will update you guys. But when I was doing and sticking with my regimen, I did not mix up the products that I was using all the time, trying something new just because this person said it worked. Like, I stuck with all of the same products in the previous video, and they're all linked in the description of that video. But I stuck with that same routine, the same products, this entire time. This will be the first time in my journey that I'm going to be changing things, because I'm actually going to get a hair consultation and see what porosity my hair is now that I have a lot more hair on my head, and get a good trim, and just get her recommendations for products that I can use on my hair to start to really get my hair to grow and maybe even thicken up a little bit. So this will be the first time in 2 years that I will change my hair products, but up until this point, everything was the same. Speaking of routine and like leaving things the same, I also have not cut my hair since I big chopped my hair. I haven't dusted my ends. I'm sure I probably have a ton of split ends. Hopefully she doesn't have to cut a bunch of hair off. I mean, but whatever she has to do to get a good foundation will be what she has to do. I really don't care about having another big chop or having to cut a bunch of hair. Like, I don't care at this point. I just want to have a good solid foundation, and that way we know what we're working with and can go from there. And then I can maintain the regimen at home and then come to her every like 6 to 8 weeks to get my trims and continue on from there. So this is the outcome of my hair now that I'm home. Lots to unpack here. So first and foremost, when she flat ironed my hair, when she blow dried my hair, I kind of already knew it was like super thin. Then when she flat ironed my hair, I felt that it was super thin. And then when I peeked at it, it was actually a lot longer than it is right now. I told her to, she dusted my ends, and I was like, no, before you style it, can you actually like, can I see it? And I saw it. I'm like, yeah, I need you to cut more, because I needed to have that volume because my hair is so thin. So she pretty much chopped it to a short bob, and she put some layers in it, not a lot, but she originally had it straighter than it is now. I actually put some curls in it because I hated the way my hair looked. So I do have normal porosity hair, but it comes off as high porosity because my hair is so thin. So I'm definitely probably just going to leave my hair like this. Like, I think I'm gonna give wigs and stuff a break. I really do love my hair. I love this cut. I love the shape of it, but I'm gonna have to be the type who always have to fluff or like get some volume type of spray and wear my hair in curls. That way it like looks fuller than it does. If not, then I look like a 12-year-old. But something that I noticed from losing my hair 3 times in the last 4 years, with every time my hair grew back, the density never came back with it. And I'm really finally realizing that after this silk press. And actually, I still have like quite a few bald and thin spots on my scalp. So like, if you look here at my edges, it's like there's hair all right here, but it's so thin that it looks like it's all baby hair. But my hairline was actually all the way up here, and like you can see it across my hairline. Like here, it's better on this side, but even this is thin. But here's the thing, I was like taking pictures and I was like, oh, that's a bald spot. So like right here, you can like see like just how open it is. It looks like it's a bald spot, but it's not that it's bald. It's just that the hair follicles are so thin and so fine that it pretty much looks invisible. It looks like this right here, but it's on my scalp. And I noticed that actually as my hair was falling out, like this was the area. These were the problem areas. I think it's the same on the other side. It's just not as bad. I don't know, child. But like, as you can see, like all in my scalp, it's so thin and just like I've always had thin and fine hair, but like as I've lost my hair more and more throughout the years, it's just, let's see the back. Let me show you the back. My hair is healthy. It's naturally shiny. It's healthy. It looks good. but like the density of it all is just... So if you have any tips on how to make your hair thicker, even if it's just a little bit, I will do whatever at this point, because maybe this is just it for the rest of my life. I don't know. But I've been ordering some products to really take care of my hair, but now I'm going to do further research on products that I can use on my scalp to make it thicker. And I will show you all of the products, do a little haul at the end of this video. I mean, this is pretty much the end of the video. But once I get all of the products, which will most likely be another day, I will end this video with the products. So now that I have all of my new hair products, let me show you what I got. It's from this company called Verb. It's specifically formatted for fine to medium hair. It's supposed to be weightless, and it helps like just with your specific hair. And so this is gonna be perfect for me. I got their shampoo and conditioner. It's Verb, but it's their Ghost line, because they have a couple of different lines. So I also got their hairspray. This is kind of like a styling spray. It doesn't leave your hair too crunchy, but it does give it a good hold. Then I got their hair sheen oil. It's like a dry oil just to give my hair some moisturization. And then I got their actual Ghost oil again for moisturizing. Then another thing I got from them is a volume hairspray, just because, you know, when y'all saw my hair, and this is just a wig, but when y'all saw my hair, I said I needed to fluff it up. And so I wanted to get a volume hairspray. So all of those are just like my normal wash day products, but I got some specialty products as well, like a protein and a bonding type of product. So from Verb, again, I got their bonding mask and then their bonding shampoo as well, just so I want to build the bonds of my hair, and this is going to help with that. I also got their scalp exfoliation, because you want to have a good clean scalp so that you have healthy hair growing out of. So you don't want to have buildup on your scalp. So I got that. And then I also got a hair mask. This is more moisturizing than their regular conditioner. So it's just a deep conditioner pretty much. To clarify my hair, I'm just using the Paul Mitchell shampoo 2. For a protein treatment, this is the one that I'm using right here from Design Essentials. It's their Restore Vitamin Treatment. For a leave-in, but also a heat protector, I'm using this one from Mazzani. I actually really love this one for me and my girl's hair. And then as far as oil in my hair, oil in my scalp, I'm using jojoba oil, because it's lightweight on my hair and it will do what it gotta do for my hair and my scalp. So let's move on to supplements. Now, again, like I said, I have no issues with eating my protein and eating my micronutrients and macronutrients. So I'm getting everything that I need from food, but I do still supplement. Now, the 2 vitamins that I'm taking after weight loss surgery is my calcium and my multivitamin with iron. Both are from Berry Melts. But from Berry Melts, I also use vitamin D3, especially during the winter, but this is good for any hair issues. Along with biotin, I take 2 of the tablets, which is 10,000 mcgs. Last supplement I'm going to be taking is a newer one from Berry Melts. It is a Hair Health Plus vitamin, and it has, and I'm going to butcher the ingredients that's in here, but it's Anagain New and Keratin IV, keratin. So the Berry Melts Hair Health Plus is formulated to nourish your hair from within, providing the supports that it needs to thrive. And with those 2 ingredients that I already mentioned, it helps to promote the appearance of fuller, thicker hair, turning every day into a good hair day. So I can't wait to try this newer product from them. Anything to help my hair look good, be thicker, whatever. I'm using it all. And then like I showed y'all, my hair is very thin at the scalp. Like there's definitely some balding spots or bald spots or whatever you want to classify it as. So I looked into minoxidil, because a lot of people on my Instagram and TikTok, and if you're not following me over there, go ahead and follow me. But a lot of them were saying that minoxidil is good for the hair. But I know I don't do well with any foams or any like I know it comes in like a liquid form as well, especially if I'm gonna keep my hair straight. So they do have an oral tablet, and I bought some from hers.com. Now the thing with the oral one is there is a high chance, especially because it's going in your body, it's internal, that you will start growing hair or more hair in other areas. But I have PCOS and Hashimoto's and all that stuff. And so I've already have the facial hair. I've had it since I was 16. And so I'm not really concerned about the hair growing because the hair is already growing. Like, it's already there. It's already growing. Like, it is what it is. Something that I did read was that sometimes when you stop the oral minoxidil, that the hair will start to fall out. So this is something that I may have to be on lifelong, which will be fine for me. Another thing that I am taking is collagen. It helps for hair, skin, and nails. And my skin, as you can see, my skin actually has been looking really good. My nails, I broke like 2 of them, but these are my nails. These are my natural nails. Like, and all that it has on there is gel. Like, there is no like anything that's to protect it or harden it or anything like that. It's literally just a couple of layers of gel nail polish, and these are my nails. So my nails and my skin are thriving. It's time for my hair to catch up. I do all 3 of our silk presses and blowouts and straightening our hair at home. I dust my ends at home. So if you want to see a silk press at home version video from me, let me know in the comments below, because I did get some new heat styling tools that have been working wonders in my house. But that is it for all of the products and the supplements that I use. I make sure to have a good eating routine, get my water in, and still leave my hair alone. But everything that I showed y'all will be in the description box below, along with any discount codes that I have.
That's it for this video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any tips, comments on this healthy hair journey of mine, this thicker density journey of mine, please leave them in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell icon. That way you're notified every single time I post a new video. I hope you found this video super helpful, especially if you had weight loss surgery, and I will see y'all in the next one.